Hi everyone, so this will be a review of the Haix Commander boot. We'll also be discussing some features and options that are available in the Haix boot lineup. So quite a few things to discuss there. My personal experience with the Haix brand started when I joined the army. So a few years ago now, and back then the standard issue boot for my unit was Haix boot similar to this one. Not quite this model, but very similar. So I've had quite a bit of experience with Haix in that time, as well as seeing it used by a lot of other people in the unit, obviously. But coming back to this particular model, this is the Haix Commander GTX. That's the full title of this boot. And it's used by the German military and also offered for sale to the civilian market. Full grain leather boots, so full grain leather all the way around. No fabric windows whatsoever to speak of. So yeah, very high quality leather there. The leather is a bit more supple up on the Achilles area here, so provides good flex there, very good comfort. So the boot is Vibram sole, polyurethane midsole, and then Gore-Tex as the liner. So right off the bat, very comfortable, very well designed, very good features that I'll come on to. So this particular model has what they call the sun reflect technology, which is a special way of treating the leather, meaning that it doesn't get as hot under sunlight. So as we know, black leather especially tends to attract sunlight really well, and that in turn makes your feet really hot. So they claim that this sun reflective technology reduces significantly the amount of heat that the leather attracts. And my experience, I'd say that this is true. So very difficult to prove in independent settings, but definitely in my experience, it's been the case. Going on the Vibram sole here. So this Vibram sole constructed by a collaboration between Haix and Vibram. So you can see it on quite a few Haix models. So in my experience, very well designed. Even though these long channels may seem like they'll trap mud, it actually does quite clear the mud quite effectively. Good grip, never had any problem with stability or grip in these with these soles. Very hard wearing as well, so yeah, nothing bad to say about these. Midsole provides the right amount of support and cushioning, so all-day comfort there. Probably one of the best features of Haix boots, in my experience over the years, is the rubber toe cap. So toe and heel protection, same material. And the reason why I say that is, in my experience, having seen hundreds of pairs used firsthand, the rubber toe cap very rarely delaminates from the leather. So very common problem as you're walking, as you're flexing the boot. In this section in particular, the rubber tends to separate from the leather over time. The only instances where I've seen that have been where the boot's essentially dead and it's way past its use by date. But other than that, you can see here, yeah, still like the day I purchased them, as if they're new. So very high quality there. I'm not sure exactly what Haix does, but yeah, it seems to be like not many other manufacturers can copy this method of adhesion. Going on to the lacing, this particular model has ball bearing lacing. So these 3 pairs of eyelets at the bottom Have a ball bearing in the center. Not a must, but nice little feature. Helps to pull the laces through a bit smoother. And these eyelets in this position are locking, so I'm not sure if you can see that, but they have some teeth on the inside which grip the lace. Not the best locking eyelet I've ever used, but does its job. So you can cinch these up with a different tension to the ankle section of the boot if you prefer. Then this eyelet just helps to cinch the heel into that pocket, prevent heel slippage, and just these two standard ones at the top. This little hook in the center of the tongue prevents any type of tongue sliding to either side. So you pass the laces through this hook just to keep the tongue centered. So nice little feature there to those who need it. So like I mentioned, full grain leather all the way around. So one piece going around the sides, over the toe, and around the other side. The tongue is sewn in, so you can see the stitching. So not a uniform piece of leather all the way through, but haven't had a problem with this construction. So still full grain leather up top, and then this nice piece of heavy duty leather up top, just to prevent lace burn. And yeah, same on the outside, and then just a little bit of a more supple leather up on the collar, bit more cushion there. As you can see, the collar is quite padded, so these are definitely designed for the colder months, along with the Gore-Tex, which in this model is the insulated version of Gore-Tex. So if you can see that on the inside, that X pattern of the branding, that indicates that there's a little bit of insulation along with the Gore-Tex. Not a huge amount, so won't be able to use these in the Arctic or anything like that, but definitely do feel that extra bit of warmth. Laces are standard laces, so these are stock. Haven't had to change them. I've had this boot for approx 4 years now. It's been used very regularly, so I wear this one to work. And you can see the sole is still got plenty of life left despite that. Going on the inside, the insole is pretty basic, you know, very soft sort of foam material, so didn't bother to change it out. I can work with it, so nothing special, but it does fine. So like I said, I've had experience with Haix boots in the past, and I must say that this brand probably has the best balance of comfort and durability. So I've discussed this in my previous videos, that when it comes to boots, especially boots that are designed to be used in austere environments such as the army, for example, there's always a bit of a trade-off between comfort and durability. So usually in those environments, especially when the boot is paid for by the taxpayer, they go for durability. But I've never had an issue with comfort in these boots, or the ones that I was issued, which were very similar to this. So yeah, I currently own this pair, and I also bought a second pair of Haix boots, which I got for a very good price. So that's the primary reason why I bought them. So they're unused, but they're just in case. So yeah, that's just me putting my money where my mouth is, because if I had to pick one waterproof boot to use in a I guess end of the world type of scenario, I'd probably choose this one. Even though it's not perfect for myself, because the construction of the boot is not especially wide. It's reasonably broad, but for my foot, I'm just getting a little bit of pinky toe rubbing there. Nothing major. I still use these almost on a daily basis, so it's totally fine. But yes, I'm definitely stunned by that statement that this brand is the best balance of comfort and durability I've ever experienced. Other features on the boot, so very robust pull tab here, never had any issues with those. Quite high construction, so waterproof all the way up until the gusset here. So yes, overall excellent. There's quite a few of these circulating around on the Army surplus market as second-hand, as well as some new ones if you can find them. So I'd highly recommend to check them out if you're interested in a pair of boots that'll last you a very long time and perform really well. So if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments, and thanks for watching.